Being able to track our costs is an important piece of a project manager's job, so you want to be able to see how quickly you can get the information out of Microsoft Project. Now, to get an overall view of what your project costs will be, it's very simple. You go up to Project menu, select it, go down to Project Information, and click on the Statistics button. Here it gives you a nice overview of the whole project, identifies your start dates, your finish dates, if you've identified any baselines that you're working towards, which we'll be discussing in subsequent movies. As well, it gives me an overall idea here of what the total cost for this particular project is going to be. Right now I'm looking at just over $8,000 for my project. And close that, and that may all be the information that I need to take with me off to a meeting. But if I wanted to identify the costs per phase as well as per task, I can present that information right here on this view by adding a new column. So if I click on the column predecessors so that I get my downward pointing arrow and I right-click with my button and I select Insert Column, it's going to allow me to insert a custom field. Now, the first pull-down menu identifies for me the different fields that I have to work with. Again, just like in the area where you can look at different views, you can have all kinds of different ways that you can look at different fields. Again, explore them at your leisure to find out which ones are going to give you the information that you need to work with. If I click on the C, it pulls me up to the beginning of the C's, and I'm going to look for cost because that's what I want to see. I select that field as the field I'm going to be working with. I type it in the title, so it's going to be cost again. That's what's going to show up here at the top of my column. I can identify where that is the title going to be aligned, where is my data going to be aligned. It's going to be aligned along the right-hand side of my column, and I say OK. Now you'll see that the cost has now been identified throughout my table. So I can see now right at a glance that my cost for the overall project is again just over $8,000. But now I get to see what additional information I have here in terms of the other costs that I've assigned to my group. It's very, very easy to display the information. It's very easy to show the costs for your project and have the information at hand very readily. In our next set of movies, we're going to be taking a look at other ways that you can view the information using Project 2007.